Chat. Oh. 45. Gee. What a paste. Graphics a little bit. Looks much better, yeah? Chat, how you guys doing? Been a hot minute. What's up, K-Tick? Hey, man. What up, man? Figure out to try this game, but don't know for what. Ah, man, it's autoplay, bro. Maybe I can queue for Valhalla. I don't think it's up though. There's some battlegrounds in this game, but they only like. So here you have this battleground thing right here, and I think it's 1 hour 44 minutes left before one starts. So later there will be a battleground, and you can play it. This game is pretty chill though. Thing is, we can talk. I can talk to you guys without ever being distracted, you know, because the game plays itself, and I can just sit here and read chat. Think of it as like a perfect just chatting game, you know. Because the thing will play by itself. All you have to do is manage your character. Maybe watch out when you're getting owned by higher level mobs. Do some quests. Runs by itself, brother. Not like TL where I have to do it myself. Huh? No playing tax? No playing tax, bro. What am I gonna do? With what alliance? You can what's happened? Hello? Unanimously, I think Japan has decided to let the game go. I think NCSoft has decided to let TL die as well. Have you already played that PvP battles and what does it feel like? Well, it is like tap targets, so I will tell you, this game is heavy pay to win, right? So, but that doesn't mean that your free-to-play ass can't do anything. You absolutely can, because there are gears that pay-to-win players can get that also free-to-play players can grind. So, in a sense, it reaches a cap, like a ceiling, you know. There's a ceiling to which you can't progress past, even if you paid a lot. The only thing that sets you apart in this game, in terms of like pay to win, if you're up against whales, is if they're lucky enough to pull a legendary avatar. So what that is like you have these avatars for different classes, right? I have one for assassin, it's rare, and there are legendary avatars, and these are the juiced ones, and you get them at the 0.0001% chance. Yes, there's a drop table, and it's public. Kakao Games released a drop table for these legendary avatars here. As you can see, there are stats, and if you compare to what I have right now, this is completely free. I got it for free, so 28% attack speed, attack defense, all that shit. 11, and if you compare it to like a legendary, it's like twice the amount, like almost twice, 3 times the amount of power it comes from having a legendary artifact. Sorry, an avatar, right? See, you see those stats, but these are like super low chance, right? And these you can probably get this free to play eventually, but the whole point is most of these you get it from gacha. It's a gacha system. Like if you go to premium store, you see this, there's summoning packages that they sell right here, and they allow you to do pulls like Genshin Impact. You know, you do pulls for characters, your avatars, your mounts, and these things, they make you strong. Now the thing is, there's no pity system for this this kind of monetization, right? So you could be someone that spent $1 million but still never get a legendary avatar if you're just unlucky, right? You could be someone that spent $100 and you got lucky and you got it. You could be stronger than the biggest of whales. It's more like luck to win, also luck and grind to win. And then there's also the codex, which is the item collection, right? So here you have stuff you can donate to the codex, which gives you stats, and these items you can grind them. Yeah, like if I filter that to complete, you will see that I have already pretty much gotten a lot of stats from this. And here on the right you can see the whole effect that I have unlocked already. These are all the stats that I achieved from completing all of these already completed ones. Well, of course there are still stuff that I can't complete yet because I don't have the items, but these are what you grind for. Like look, for example, this one, I got a dagger. It's a gray dagger. It's a completely common trash item. You can just donate it. You can just donate it to this item collection, and once you complete the set, you get 1% melee damage. See, and it's always good to do them. Always. It's pretty. It pretty much is. It's not like a super great game or anything. There's no breaking action combat. This is a game for people who have work, right? Let's say you go to work, like you do 9 to 5, go to the office, and you want to be able to play the game. You can. This game has also mobile. This game is also available on mobile, and it's cross-platform, so you can absolutely play while on work. And you don't even need to be sitting on your phone. You can absolutely just let it autoplay, and then you just work, and you just look at it from time to time. It's a good waiting room, basically. For me, it's a waiting room. I'll play it while waiting for the next game. That's it. Aha! You heard some stories about Lucky Free to Play. I see. Odin Tia was a P2 lover. Yeah, yeah. It's a transit game. Don't think I will main this game, guys. I'm not gonna main this game. This is like a filler game in between games. Very minor commitment from my point, because I just let my character play and I just micromanage what it does. Make sure I got my potion stocked and whatnot, and do these quests and level up. Eventually, I'll reach the level cap. No rush to, because I'm not trying to be competitive or anything on this game. I'm just running this game so I can talk to you guys. Wait, Chrono Odyssey is dropping soon? I don't know what you're talking about. I said it's Chrono Odyssey waiting room. It means I'll play it until it comes out. Mr. Burnt Holmes. Think of this as a just chatting session, right, guys? Just chatting. Wait, let me update the title on Twitch actually. Hold on. How much is it on Steam? Oh, it's completely free and it's not on Steam. For Chrono Odyssey, I don't know how much it is. There's no details. You will see the price for Chrono. But for this game, it's free to play. Yeah, and there's no pressure. Don't feel pressure playing this game at all. Don't. There's no urgency to play this game. This is not the best MMO RPG of 2025 or 2024. But let me tell you how much this game has made over the past 2 years. It's been out $900 million, bro. Holy crazy. That means it's doing so well because of it being a mobile game. Bob spent so much money on it. The graphics ain't bad. You already know what Chrono Odyssey will be like. What will the game be like in gameplay and mechanics, and what will be yeah, it's absolutely New World 2.0. It's absolutely New World 2.0. There's so many similarities. They have already released gameplay footage of that shit. I've seen the gameplay footage. Yeah, it's on YouTube, guys. You guys can see it. There is the dev interview for Chrono Odyssey where they show some gameplay. Okay, you show different types of gameplay, and you'll be able to see an idea. Better than New World? Absolutely, because these devs are competent. Chrono Studio Korean devs are 100% competent compared to like Amazon. And that's not to throw shade to Amazon, but New World was Amazon's first MMO, so they're not really well experienced in that kind of stuff. Interesting? Yeah, interesting. It is going to be like I 100% believe that the dev being interviewed in that video has played New World and has taken some ideas. And because they're aware that New World flopped because AGS dropped the ball, they had the Golden Goose, they had the massive launch. They're probably going to try and do the same, but they're gonna try their best to not drop the ball, right? You're gonna make the game, I don't know, less pay to win at the start, then ramp it up. And since it's Kakao Games and it's a KR MMO, then you can always expect some form of pay to win. It will never be removed. It will always be pay to win. It cannot not be pay to win in this meta, especially if you want to make money as a company. And I'm speaking from the POV of someone that understands how development companies work, or any game company, regardless if it's development studio or a publisher. They have to make money. If they don't make money, then there's no reason to run the service. As for the players, it's pay to win. They'll probably hate on it. They'll play it for a bit and they'll move on to the next game. But maybe if the game is good enough and they made the game very less pay to win, to the point where the Western audience would appreciate that kind of would be able to tolerate it, you know. Then they might just play it for a good bit. Like BDL retained a dedicated player base. Like your YouTube video thumbnails, looks like juicy. Thank you, man. Appreciate it. But right now, as of right now, I don't really want to play TL. I just don't. After the dev talk in TL, they just did a whole rebranding of things. Okay? They are turning the game more PvE wise. When I played that game, because it's gonna be a PvP game, and it's turning into another direction. That's when the line is drawn. That's where they cross the line. This one is a PvE game too, but at least I don't have to fucking, do anything. I just click a button and watch my character and talk to you. $100 imps, but they're all low levels, so it'll be fine. Should activate all abilities. By the way, this game is playable without autoplay. Like, if you don't want to autoplay, you absolutely can. Like, I can manually control my character, no problems. Like, use abilities and whatnot. This is me doing it, by the way. Then if I click this, it just does it by itself. PvP though, it's not autoplay. Did they explain their action towards PvE? Like, because of people who whine that it's hard for them to play PvP or something like that? No. I think they understood the concept of the way PvP games work, right? Because the PvP games, specifically PvP focused games, they tend to kill themselves. And I don't mean it in like a negative way, but that's how the system is designed. Like, when you make a PvP game, there's always gonna be a side that loses. There's a side that will win, and there's a side that will lose. And the losing side of players will always quit, because they don't want to lose. Everyone wants to win. And you can't have that in a PvP game. No such thing where everyone wins. There's always a winner and there's always a loser. The losers will quit. In PvP, in general. Like the casuals, they don't like getting dumpstered by hardcore players. And over time, you will see the player base dip because of this. That's just how PvP games are. MMOs, at least. The only time that an MMO can retain so much players is if the combat is absolutely phenomenal, right? If the combat is so good and there's enough PvP game modes. Oh, I missed blue armor. Fuck, dude. Even doing quests is gamba in this game. Wow. And for me, as when I saw the direction they're taking is PvE instead of PvP, that were like they never mentioned anything about battlegrounds. The only thing they mentioned was inter-server siege. That was the line for me. I was like, nah, this game is not PvP anymore. PvE game now, guys. They're releasing raids, a new 4-star dungeon. Yep, it's a PvE game. I'll come back to it from time to time, but I'm not gonna play it like as much as I used to. You know, how much we can do, chat. I'm not exactly motivated to play a PvE only game or a PvE a PvP game that's turning into a PvE game. Actually, they did kind of mention battlegrounds by saying they're focusing more on open world PvP. It's not a battleground. That's copium. Open world PvP, Abyss dungeons, that's nighttime, no? It's only every night cycle. That doesn't. That is not a game mode at all. It sounds like they're not even working on BGs. You didn't read the rest? What do you mean? I read everything. You said they mentioned battlegrounds. You mean battlefield. You mean war games. The thing is, the translations can lead you to believe that it's battlegrounds, but it's actually war games. The existing system that they already have, they're going to do some improvements. Bro, if they just released a battlegrounds like in World vs. World, Guild Wars 2, balance the meta, the game will be fine. But we dreaming exactly. We out here dreaming. What the fuck is happening? What the fuck?